My name's Dan Larson. Today I'll be demonstrating the Olympic lift, the snatch, using 25% of my body weight for my demonstration. Ideally, I would end with my thighs below parallel to the ground, but I got some tightness in my glutes, so I can't quite get down that low. Now, first starting with a couple of warm-ups. First, taking the bar, going nice and wide so that the bar is at about belt level. Do this about 10 times. Call this around the world. Next, we'll do, these are around the world. First one was shoulder dislocates. This one, around the world, again, about 5 times each direction. Last warm-up would be the lower body warm-up, called a yogi squat. Getting our butt down as low as possible. Feet planted, about shoulder width, maybe slightly wider. We're going to take those elbows, put them into the knees, hands together, pressing out against the knees, holding for 15 to 20 seconds. Again, if I could get a little bit lower, that would be even better. So we're going to start the movement by teaching it from the top to the bottom. So teaching the receiving position, which is our overhead squat. So for overhead squats, again, hands about wide enough to put us at about the belt level. Arms are up. Eyes are looking out above the horizon, just looking up. Chest is up. We want to think elevator, not escalator. Heels are planted. We're driving through the heels for overhead squat. Elbow pit is facing up towards the sky, elbow pointing towards the ground. Doing our overhead squat. Again, ideally I would get down below parallel, but a little tight in the glutes. So, teaching this movement from top to bottom, we started with the receiving position. Next we're going to go into second pull. Second pull begins just above the knees. Second pull takes us up alongside the body into triple extension. That means extending the ankle, the knee, and the hips with a shoulder shrug. Again, second pull. To do second pull ballistically with a jump. Now, next we'll go down into first pull. First pull begins for today's demonstration around mid-shin level. However, if we had some weight plates on, they'd be on the ground. First pull takes us along the shin, just past the kneecap. That is first pull position. Feet shoulder width apart, first pull. Now, some of the common mistakes that we'll see from this, or the more the common cues that we'll look at first, would be when we're in a receiving position, hands wide enough that the bar comes up to our belt line. Chest stays tall, elevator, not escalator. Eyes are looking out above the horizon. Elbows are loose. We also want to have a hook grip here. So thumb, 2 fingers over the thumb. That way as we go up the body, the hands stay nice and loose. We don't overgrip the bar. And feet about shoulder width apart, driving through the heels. And as we go up the body here, we're going to go up into a fish hook position. So we want to demonstrate a fish hook as we come up to the bar, keeping the bar close to the body. Okay, main mistakes that we see here are, we'll see the feet travel forward on the jump. We can see wide is okay, back even can happen, but never forward. We'll also see too much arms, try to muscle the bar up. We'll see the bar bounce off of the hips, and also we'll see the bar float away from the body. We again want to maintain that fish hook momentum. So to help correct some of these common mistakes, we'll look at 4 auxiliary movements. So 4 auxiliary movements. First one would be snatch pull. Snatch pull is going to begin in that first pull position, going up into second pull, ending with triple extension of the ankles, knees, and hips, and a shrug. Again, that is our snatch pull. Next one we're looking at is hang snatch. Hang snatch begins in our second pull starting position, which is just above the knees. Hang snatch will be the full movement from second pull to receiving position. Next one we'll look at is power snatch. Now for our hang snatch, we would want to get in hang snatch again, ideally end below 90 degrees. But for our power snatch, we're going to allow the thighs to be above 90 degrees. So power snatch from first pull position and allowing the thighs not to travel below 90 degrees. Last one we'll look at is called the muscle snatch. Muscle snatch is basically going to be all arms. We're not going to rebend the knees for the muscle snatch. So we're going to start in that first pull position, going up, using all arms, making sure that the bar travels in that fish hook position, keeping the arms and elbows nice and loose, and not rebending the knees. So this is all arms here for this one. So those are our 4 main auxiliary movements. We covered our 4 common errors and our main cues that we would look at to properly teach the snatch.